As soon as daylight saving times hits, the wife requests this meal about twice a month. Let's make some Sukiyaki Style Hot Pot. For our ingredients, we got shiitake mushrooms, green onions, cilantro, silken tofu, enoki mushrooms, hot pot beef, napa cabbage, and also some daikon radish. First, we're going to develop the broth. We're going to boil about 3 cups of water with ginger, green onion stems, and the shiitake mushroom stems. Once it's been boiling for about 5 minutes, remove the shiitake mushroom stems. Those things are not edible. And then we add about a half cup of sugar and a half cup of soy sauce. Stir to dissolve the sugar and bring to a boil, and we're about to make ourselves some beef broth. So what I'm doing here is cooking the hot pot beef one little bit at a time until it's just still a little pink. There are a couple reasons for this. One is if you cook it with the veggies, it'll get all tough. You're actually imparting a lot of beef flavors for the tofu to absorb it all. And honestly, doing this at a bit at a time is pretty cathartic. And lastly, nobody's going to miss that one bite, or 2, or 4. If you're not really comfortable using chopsticks, here's how you can do it with 2 spatulas. Doing this whole batch takes about 5 minutes, so it's not really that much time. A more authentic sukiyaki would have dashi or some mirin, but this is, for whatever reason, the way we make it here. We're going to start layering all the rest of our ingredients, and this is actually kind of important. You want the tofu on the bottom to absorb all of that beef goodness. Next comes the daikon. It both imparts flavor to the broth and absorbs. And then the mushrooms, do them cap side up because then the mushroom liquid actually goes back into the broth. And then put everything else in. Bring to a boil and simmer for about 10 minutes or a little bit longer if you want. Here I'm organizing each of the ingredients into their little individual piles and adding the meat for some presentation. But honestly, what we do is we just serve it on top of some rice. Each of the ingredients still maintain their individual flavor while having imparted a little bit to the broth and taken some back, and all of that gets soaked into the rice. This is just a great way to end a winter day.